What's inside this box right here should upset each and every one of you if you're a stacker or a collector, or if you just hate seeing elder people get taken advantage of with scams like what's in here. I want to share with you an email that I just got from a viewer a few days ago on Monday when I released the video about the 1 ounce gold Buffalo tribute medal. The email says, "Hey Seeker, I saw your video today about the fake gold-plated Buffalo, and I was wondering if I could send you some coins like that left to me by my late dad so you can share them on your channel. He passed away not long ago and was buying these to leave something for his kids when he died. I appreciate you spreading the word to help others not get scammed by things like this. They really target old people. Good day." Now, of course, we had some email banter back and forth, but ultimately it led to him sending me a tracking number for this very package right here, which I now have in my hand. Now, I know what's in here, kind of, not exactly, but we had some talk about what he bought, and his dad spent thousands of dollars on things like this to leave for his kids. And unfortunately, they're all basically worthless. So we're going to get in here and see why it's important that we share as much as we can information to keep people from buying in to things like that video I posted the other day. So let's get this open and show you what's in here. And if it's anything like what I think it is, you guys are not going to like it. Neither am I, but we're going to do it anyway. But before we do me a favor. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And additionally, check out this awesome giveaway from our channel sponsor, SD Bullion. How would you like to win 500 Silver Eagle coins just like this guy?
Yeah, this is Kevin.
Hi Kevin, this is Dr. Tyler Wall, CEO of SD Bullion. I'm calling you to let you know that you won the SD Bullion giveaway of a monster box of 2022 Silver Eagles.
Unbelievable. That is awesome.
If you want your chance to be like Kevin, make sure you head over to sdbullion.com/silverseeker and enter today. All right, so we have the camera zoomed in quite a bit here. We're going to cut into this thing. Of course, I covered up all the personal information on the label, and then covered it with another label, and then I covered it up again. But let's go ahead and get into this box. Okay, so his name was on the bottom, so I folded it over there, but it says, "Dear Silver Seeker, here are the coins that I told you about in the email. My dad was buying things like this all the time and would always tell us that he wanted to have something to leave for us kids when he passed. I'm glad he never found out the truth before he died, but if he's up there seeing this now, I hope that he knows that we love him, and I bet he would be proud that I can share these with others so that they don't get taken like he did. Thank you. Oh, and I also included a Civil War stamp set that you can give away on your channel." Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, well, I don't think you're supposed to use these for padding material, because, you know, but we're not going to judge, right? But there's a bunch of them. You know what? They're not going to be a waste. Maybe I can use them when I ship out some stuff. All right, so, oh wow, we have a lot of stuff in here. It looks like a lot of these clamshells, more padded envelopes, which I will use for my own shipping, so they won't go to waste, so that's actually not bad. And this must be the Civil War set that he told us about. Let's go ahead and take a look at this really fast. This is what he said I could give away in the channel. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do, because when I do this giveaway, you want to be part of that. Oh, cool. So we have a stamp, a Civil War bullet, and then it looks like a Gettysburg quarter that's been gold-plated. So that's kind of cool. It says, "Genuine Civil War bullet actually used in the Civil War area." So we don't know if it was our era. We don't know if it was actually used in the Civil War, but it was used in the Civil War era, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of neat. And some information on the back. All right. Well, like I said, we'll give that away on the channel here in the future. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we will start with the first one. And it looks like it's a quarter. That's weird. This is from the National Collectors Mint. I've actually seen stuff from them before. Well, I don't see any problem with this. This is actually just a proof quarter, so... Oh, wait. Guys, that says copy. So, all right, so it says 51st state proof, United States, one nation. So it's not even an actual quarter? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Why would you not... I don't... All right. So this isn't even a real quarter. It's a replica proof quarter. Okay. All right. We are starting out of the gate really strong here. Let's go. This is another black one. And we have this one. Washington, D.C. Was the last one Washington, D.C.? It was. We have two Washington... So he sent us two of these Washington, D.C.s. Okay. All right, well... Is this another one? It is. Okay, so we got a bunch of these Washington, D.C.s from the National Collector's Mint. So that is interesting. Why would you not just like put a proof quarter in a box? Why would you? Oh wait, this one is a real proof quarter. Okay. I can't tell if it's silver proof or not. This looks like a real actual quarter. So we had, maybe that's why. So this one says 51st state proof. 51st state, yes, state proof. This one, oh. So we actually do have some quarters here. Okay, well, those are actual quarters. I wonder if one's clad, one's silver, and then one's like a replica or something. That's interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Next up, what do we got here? All right, so you can see it definitely says copy on it. And this, yeah, this is 1804 silver dollar. Holy smokes. And of course it says copy on it. So, you know, they're not, is this from National? This is from National Collector's Mint too. So, you know, I had some comments on that video saying that, you know, it's not a scam because it says copy. They say what it is. But you got to remember that it's not that they're doing anything illegal. No one's saying that they're doing anything illegal. It's just that the marketing that they use to sell things like this is so deceptive that if it's somebody that's older and doesn't understand as well as they used to or whatever it may be, for example, like this guy's dad, you know, they can see this and think they're getting a real 1804 silver dollar and it's really going to be worth a lot of money. And then, you know, they leave it for, you know, their heirs or their kids or whatever it is. And you end up with things like that, which obviously is not worth anything. This one here. So we have a Freedom Tower, July 4th, 2004. So after the 9/11, the Freedom Tower going up. It says $1 on the reverse. We will never forget. And it says World Trade Center Recovery Silver, 100 mil clad. Okay. So as we spoke about in that video on Monday, and if you guys haven't seen it, I'll put a link down below. 100 mil, that is how much actual silver is here. So it's clad in 100 milligrams of silver, and it takes tens of thousands of ounces, or milligrams, tens of thousands of milligrams to get the 1 ounce. So this has maybe a couple of pennies worth of silver, maybe not even that. And yeah, so I have no idea what he paid for each item. But again, you know, I was told that his dad spent thousands and thousands of dollars on things like this. All right, well, this looks like just a buffalo. So it is also from the National Collector's Mint. And it says 2003 United States Buffalo, but it says copy on it. And there's nothing on the edge. Okay, that's interesting. So I wonder this. All right, so I don't see it anywhere marked as silver. It just says copy and a serial number, but it doesn't say silver on the edge, and it doesn't say silver anywhere on the coin. You know what? We will test that. Maybe it's real silver, and if it is, I'll definitely send it back to him. He told me I could keep all this stuff and use it for future videos, but if that's actually real silver, we'll send it back. Okay, next up. All right, so we have another $1804. It looks like he sent multiple. So I guess his dad bought multiple of these. Oh, savage. Guys, I just broke that. So I'm guessing his dad bought multiple of like the same design, because here we are with another 1804. And he said this wasn't even all of it. Like he said, his dad had hundreds of coins like this that he shared between, I think he said, his brother and sister. But we have another one of these, which we had already seen. And we have another one of these. So we're getting multiples. So I guess his point is that his dad bought all sorts of stuff like this. All right, here we go. This is a Morgan silver dollar. The capsule's coming off there. And of course, it's not real. I mean, look, obviously, it says copy, and it has 1889 copy. Since the case is already off of this. Yeah. So what I think we'll do is probably test that. I wonder if some of this actually is silver, because if it is, then, you know, it's not near. Granted, I don't know what he spent on it, but if any of these like silver coins are actually silver, but they would be marked, right? All right, let's keep on going. Next up. Oh, here we go. We got gold. Now we know this isn't real gold. We have 1930, 1930. Sure. All right, so we have a 1933 St. Gaudens here, guys. Take a look at that. Absolutely gorgeous St. Gaudens. And I shouldn't be laughing because, again, you know, this stuff, thousands of dollars was spent on things like this. But I mean, I just giggle because, like, how ridiculous is it going to be? You know what I mean? 1933, really? I guess it's a tribute. I guess, you know, like I said in the video, I guess it's a tribute to the 1933 gold St. Gaudens. But obviously, this is not real gold. Of course, it's from National Collector's Mint. So just another replica that was sold for way too much money. And we have another Buffalo. We won't pop it out. Same thing. It says copy. It has a serial number. Oh. I shouldn't be laughing, but I saw the date. I saw the date and I'm like, oh, look, a 1913 Liberty nickel. I mean, it's way bigger than a Liberty nickel. But yeah, guys, 1913 Liberty nickel. I mean, this coin would be worth millions if it were real, obviously. It's not the right size. It is clearly a, what do they call it? A tribute, a commemorative. But, you know, again, I wonder what was paid for this thing. I mean, I just have to know. But anyway. Oh, we have a Puerto Rico. Is this one of those states or is it... Ah, coming apart. Nope, this is a 51st state proof, and it says copy on the head again. So this, I mean, I still don't understand what's the point of making a fake proof quarter? That doesn't even make any sense. But there it is. All right, we have, oh yeah, look at that. 1795, United States of America. Oh boy. Don't we wish that were real? Look at that. Copy right there on the wing. There it is. So again, they're not trying to make fake coins and sell fake coins. It's not about that. It's about misleading people that are easily misled, right? And that is what I think the problem is. I get people with the whole caveat emptor and whatever in the comments of those videos. And unfortunately, I disagree. I mean, you know, there are a lot of people out there that just, you know, especially from that older generation that aren't good with the internet, and they can easily be taken advantage of by, you know, people, you know, for example, we've talked about like the coin shopping network online, you know, the TV shows and whatever. And, you know, they upsell everything to make it seem like it is more than what it is. You know, I don't have a problem. Like this coin right here, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say coin. This metal, this tribute right here, this is a gorgeous 1849 $20 gold piece. Don't we wish this were real? Obviously it's not. But, you know, things like this right here, if you want to pay $10,000 for it, fine, as long as you know what you're getting. But if you're being misled or intentionally misled, you know, by them saying certain things to make you think, to mislead you, if you're a little bit slower at processing information. For example, in that video the other day, how quickly they went from talking about how it's, you know, it's clad in 14 milligrams of gold, and then immediately switched into the gold price to, you know, take you off course of, you know, trying to process what they meant by saying 14 milligrams of gold. And so you end up buying things that you think is something other than what you're buying. So you can keep the whole caveat emptor comments. You can keep the whole buyer beware comments. Listen, when it comes to taking advantage of people that are easily taken advantage of, I have problems with it. And here's a good example right here. I have no idea what he spent on this. This has all been coming from the National Collector's Mint, by the way. So the National Collector's Mint definitely made out like a bandit with you know, with this stuff here. Oh, man, this is a two-piece set, also from the National Collector's Mint. Look at that, Continental Currency, 1776. Oh man, it's a $1794. Oh man, if those were just real. And let's go ahead and look at our last one here. Oh, this one's kind of heavy. Oh, okay. I've actually had these on the channel before, this one specifically. And remember I said I've seen National Collector's Mint before. That must be where it is. I bet you on the reverse. Yes, it's the 50s, because I've actually seen this exact piece before, like in my hands. And 999 fine silver clad proof. So yeah, it's clad in 999 fine silver. It has the 50 states and, you know, the year they were, you know, the year they became part of the Union. And yeah, that is. So I'm going to test the Buffalo and all that really quick, and I'll let you guys know. And no, obviously, and I didn't expect it to be. It's not silver by any means. As you can see, the line is all the way off of the screen right there. So, and I, you know, I didn't even actually weigh this. It doesn't even feel like an ounce, to be honest with you, but the weight is irrelevant because it's just testing the conductivity of the metal. The weight's only there if you were to go do a dimensions test, so we don't have to worry about that. It is definitely not real silver. So, you know, I think it's funny if you look at some of these, For example, the ones of these that said like the 51st state proof, like they're even using fake quarters. Like, why would you not use a real proof Washington DC quarter? It doesn't make any sense. Like, they're cheap. You can get the proof sets for nothing. And for as much as they're probably selling these for, I can't imagine it was any, less expensive to have a bunch of these made. Well, I guess maybe it was, but either way, it couldn't have been a whole big difference. But I mean, you can't even give people real quarters. So guys, things like this, they're not actually doing anything illegal. It says copy on it, and they're not saying it's a real coin, but they are definitely, wording it in a way that makes you think that you are buying real gold. Like you saw with that video, 14 milligrams clad 24 karat pure gold. Bam, look at the gold price going up, right? I mean, they are not giving people enough time to process the information that they're bringing in, and then they get drawn in. They're like, I should order now before it goes up to $50 since I can only get it for 10 today. And that's how they take advantage of people that, unfortunately are vulnerable out there. So the best thing I can do and the best thing you can do is to share the information that you have so that people don't buy things like this. I mean, if you want to throw a couple of these in your safe, I guess, to trick someone that breaks in your house to take these instead of your real stuff, fine. But like I said, I wouldn't care if you paid $1 gazillion for this thing, as long as you know exactly what you're buying. But as soon as you become misled by what it is, that's where I begin to have a problem with it. And I believe that you should too. So guys, what did you think about this video? Do me a favor, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to put up that video that I released on Monday about the gold buffalo up here. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it now, and we will see you in the next video.